Hello, this video is to show the build process for the heated version of the V3 kit. The main difference between the regular kit and the V3 heated kit is the V3 heated kit includes two silicone-based heating pads that have already been installed to the sides of your V3 kit case. These are then attached to a standard T-plug. Each pad uses approximately 40 watts at full power, so the combined power of both pads is about 75 to 80 watts at 12 volts. Installation of the cells is very similar to the regular kit. Simply install the cells with the correct polarity and then install the plate. While installing the cells, you may notice the silicone may provide a slight amount of resistance as the cells are inserted. This is normal as it provides good contact with the cells and will be needed to ensure the cells reach a higher temperature while being operated in cold environments. Once inserted, the remainder build process is very similar to the standard V3 kit. Depending upon your BMS, you may use onboard BMS heating or heating based off a thermal switch, which is used in the SFK 150 and various other standard BMSs such as the Dolly, ANT, QUCC, and other BMSs that do not have temperature regulation. Install the plate and the wires in the same orientation and process as the regular V3 kit. The main difference with the V3 heated kit is that the heated terminal wires are routed along the sides of the main plate. These will not have any electroconductivity issue with the main kit. So while you should take care during assembly, if you do happen to have any type of bridge, it will not affect in any type of short. Next step, we will then install the top plate, and with the heated kit, there is an additional circuitry that's added to your kit which allows the heating functionality to work. The V3 heated kit riser plate includes a temperature-based switch that will turn on or off the silicone rubber heating pads based on a temperature setting. By default, this is pre-configured for our kits to maintain approximately 68 degrees within the case, ambient. You'll notice that there are two lugs that are already included with the switch. One to attach to the positive terminal of the lid, and a second one to attach to one of the negative terminals of the BMS. We will install this lid riser and then explain how this process works. With the riser plate installed, as you can see, the overall structure of the V3 heated kit is very similar to the regular kit. You will notice some additional probes such as the negative and the positive, and we will explain how that works, as well as the T-plug that will be needed in order to attach to the actual silicone heating pads. So that will be done next. We have now attached the silicone pad heating pads to the main power source from the thermo switch, and we've also attached the thermo probe with one of the cells using Kapton tape. This will allow the thermostat to be based off the temperature of one of the cells in our kit. If the ambient temperature or cell temperature falls below the threshold, the kit will automatically turn on and bring the battery to appropriate temperature. Attaching wires to your BMS for the heated kit is very similar to the standard kit, with the exception of the heated port is added to the alternative side of the BMS. So you can see the thermostat or the thermo switches negative is attached to the C minus or current negative of the BMS. It's extremely important that this is how your BMS and thermo switch are wired. If you attach the negative port of the thermo switch directly to the negative terminal of your battery, then there is a chance it will drain your battery below the cutoff set in your BMS. Therefore, it is critical that the negative terminal of the thermo switch is attached to the output port of your BMS. Finishing off the V3 heated kit assembly, the lid is attached in the same fashion as the standard V3, with the exception the additional power source port is added to the positive terminal before it's attached to the lid. Please make sure the terminal sits above the main lug terminal off of the battery. This is extremely important. If you attach the thermal switch below the main lug, you will increase the resistance and severely degrade the output capacity of your battery. So it's extremely important that the positive feed for the thermo switch sits above the main lug. Once done, bolt on using either terminal bolts or button screws and ensure a tight fit.